Hello guys, this is your fifth 3ds Max class. So in the previous class we learned about compound objects, easy extended, and then we moved to 2D shapes. So in this class we'll continue with the 2D shapes and then we'll learn about edit spline, and then we'll see how to create walls using lines. Okay, so from now onwards we'll be focusing on modify things like the useful commands in modify is a edit spline and edit poly. So for converting and for modifying 2D shapes, we use edit spline. Likewise, for modifying 3D objects, we use edit poly. That's the difference between edit spline and edit poly. Okay, so now we'll just continue from where we left in the previous class. Okay, so in the command panel, we are going to shapes next to the geometry. See, we are going to shapes, and from shapes, we are clicking on spline. In spline, in the previous class, we just look all these things, and we just learned how to convert these 2D shapes to 3D by using extrude command. So now we'll just see what are the other things that are available in these 2D shapes. Like once we click a line, we have some options here, and we can edit these options before creating it, or we can also edit this once after creating these things. We can edit this by going to modifier, where there we can adjust this parameter. So the thing is, in this 2D shapes, once you come here, first thing is rendering. This rendering thing, see, there's already checked this on, so I'll show the difference between these. So I'm clicking on line now. I'm just drawing a line. So yesterday, in the previous class, we just saw about this thing. We just created like this 2D shape, and then we converted this 2D to 3D by using extrude. Now we'll see the other things available in this parameters, the thing which we have here. So the thing is now see, go to modify. We have selected this line. So in the modify, we have options like rendering, and then as we go down, we have these options selection, geometry, interpolation like this. So now we'll see first what rendering is. So now just check on this enable in renderer as well as in viewport. Once you click this both, you will see something 3D thing uh, in the screen. This creates something 3D shape, whether it may be a radial like tube or rectangle tube. We have two options over there. Like you can make it as a radial if you want, or else we can just click on this. It will become a rectangle. So like this, we can change these 2D shapes to 3D by using these rendering options. So like this, we can also create lights like LED lights, hanging lights. So we can make any shape and convert this to a tube so that we can create a hanging light. Not only that, but using these options, we can make many things. We can, it will be useful for a lot of works using these things. So uh, once like see, we if we create a rectangle using the same thing, once we have checked this on, now I'm creating a rectangle. Automatically it creates into 3D. But if I off this, it is gone. If I just on this in viewport I can see this. But while doing render, I can't see this because I have not checked this on. If I check this on while doing render in both, I can view this. But just checking this off in viewport, I can't see this. But in render, while rendering, I can see the shape. This one like in render I can see the thickness of this line, but now I can't see this. So it's preferred to always have both this check on if you are creating it in the using line. If you are creating this kind of 3D, you have to click this both so that you can know how it comes in the viewport as well as in the render. Now see in the radial you can change the size however that you want. Sides to smoothen the lines. Just to smooth it, you can keep the line, change these parameters. These are things that are available in Radial. Now click on rectangle. See, we can make it like this. Length we can increase with same thing. We can tilt it like this. See the angle. If you want, we can make it like this, or we can make it like this through angle. Aspect, we can increase the height, like we can change the aspect, and then okay, position. It is just like the smoothness thing. Then we have parameters again to adjust the length and width of rectangle. Then we also have a corner radius to make it smoother corner edges like fillet. So these are the things available in rectangle. So now let's see in circle. So the same parameters what we applied here, it appears here also. So on we have to go to modify and now we can change it to this shape. Check both, always keep both on. Now see, mm, make it to radial or make it to rectangle as it is. Same thing in what we see in the rectangle, same thing will be here also. The difference is in interpolation. Here we can see the smoothness. As I reduce, becomes like this. So as much as I increase the steps, the smoother it will. That's the difference. Just in parameter, we only have the radius. So like that, next thing we have ellipse. Using ellipse, we can create it like this, almost like circle only, but the shape will be different. There's arc. Using arc, see, using arc, we can create curve walls like this. We can create curve walls, or else we can create vaulted roof by using arc and this rendering option. Then donut. So it gets like this. Then enjoy. It is like this. Then star. So things are so we can create things by just clicking checking on this. We can create things like this. So next helix. See, we can create a ramp kind of thing. We can create something differently like this kind of thing. We can create using helix. Like same like donut creates two thing section and freehand. See like this we can create. So try this out, guys. Just try this. You will able to know, and you will learn how to create things like this. So before that, I would like to show you how to create walls using line. So now go to line and just off this enable renderer, and now go to snap, right click, just make sure the grid points are on. So when you import CAD file, AutoCAD file, that time we have to check on this vertex so that we can click on the points on the CAD plan, and then we can trace the wall. Then we can convert it to wall. So by using line, we can create wall by tracing the AutoCAD plan. For now, just assume. Wait, I will delete all this. Delete this. So for now, just assume these grids are our plan. So in further classes, when while we import AutoCAD plan, that time we will use vertex to trace the plan so that we can click on the points and just we can draw a line. But for now, assume that this is a AutoCAD plan. For now, we use grid plan so that we can get the snapping thing on the grids. So just close it and click on the line. See, we can getting a snap thing on the grids. So I'm clicking here and then clicking here, and just make sure that this integration method, it is corner to corner while creating sharp edge things. Clicking here and clicking here and clicking here, clicking here and clicking here, clicking here and clicking here. Close fine, yes. Now I've created something, a 2D kind of form. So yesterday in the previous class we learned that how to convert this 2D to 3D by using extrude. The same thing that we have to do now. Go to modify, click on modify list, just press E, you will find extrude option here. Once you click on extrude, give an amount. Your wall height is like 10 feet. Enter. See, this is how easy it is to create wall using just line. Once we create a line, and we know how to convert this 2D to 3D by using extrude. This is how we will trace all the AutoCAD plan by using vertex snapping, and then we'll just convert that 2D to 3D by using extrude. For corner to corner sharp edges, we'll use this thing. Wait, like we have a sharp edge walls. That time we will use this corner to corner. This creation method is very very important, guys. So in the AutoCAD plan, you have like curvy walls or something different kind of shape walls. That time we can, while drawing a line, we have to select corner to corner or smooth to corner or corner to smooth or corner to bezier, so that if our plan is like this, see, for example, I'm selecting corner to smooth. So now we have a curve wall in AutoCAD. So I'm clicking on line and clicking here, and now clicking here and then clicking here and clicking yes, so that we are getting something like a curve thing here. So this curve thing we can adjust using vertex handles. So that thing I'll show you in the next thing. For till here, you just practice it how to adjust these curve things on the plan. That thing I will show you in the further classes, like just in the next part. Till here, you just try this, guys. Okay, guys, now let's continue with the next part of the class. So now we will learn something additional in this line things. Okay, I will delete this. See, now let's create a line. Right, select corner to corner. Click on line. Just make sure the corner to corner is selected. And now start drafting. Yes. So now go to modify. Once you go to modify, now you can see something arrow kind of button there, like play symbol. Just click on this. You see these three things: vertex, segment, and spline. What is this? Like, what is vertex? What is segment? What is spline? Just click on vertex. Once you click on vertex, you can see points over here. For at every corners, we have vertex. Just click on this and click on this move icon. Now, by this, just off this sample. See, by this, we can adjust however we want the shape to be. If you want to move, you can move it like this. Now click on this. See, we can adjust it like this. If you want to move it upwards, see, we can make it like this. So, however we want, we can adjust it by selecting the particular vertexes. Now, next, see what is segment. Once you click on segment, you can click the line. See, using vertex, we can click the corners points. Using segment, we can click the line. You can adjust this segment now. Like this, we can adjust segment, any segment. Click on this segment, we can just adjust this segment. And see what is spline. Spline, spline means just click, we can select the whole thing. This is what spline is. Okay. Now go to create and let's create a rectangle. Now I created a rectangle. Now go to modify. See, now I don't have that button. When I created the line, I had direct access. That button was there. By clicking on that button, see, I'm creating a line. Yes. Now I'm going to modify. Directly, I can see a button here. From that, I can select vertex, segment, and spline. But now coming, like say, now coming to rectangle. Now I have created a rectangle. Going to modify. I can't see that button because line is different and other shapes are different. Rectangle, circle, ellipse. These for these things we won't have that. To bring that button, we have to go to modifier and select edit spline. By click on E, just press E, you will have edit spline. You can click like this or you can create a button here. Like in the previous class, I showed you how to create buttons here. Some commands which are useful like edit poly, edit spline, extrude. These commands are useful. So to save the time, we can just place these buttons here. Now, once I created a rectangle, for rectangle, I want to have this vertex, segment, and spline option. So for that, I have to give a command edit spline. Either go to modifier list and find it the edit spline by pressing E, or else directly create a shortcut button and click on edit spline. Once I click on edit spline, I got now I'm clicking on this play button. I got this option vertex, segment, spline. Once we click on edit spline, we'll get these options vertex, segment, and spline. So, vertex, we can select the vertex, segment, we can select the segment. Now, coming to spline. Once we click on spline, we can select the whole thing. Now come down, go to geometry. In the geometry, there is something called outline. So in the outline, just give something value like 2 inches. Enter. So here you can see in the outline, if you give some amount, here we can see there is something like offset thing is happened. So go again to create and now go to modify and create extrude. Press E and give extrude. See, now we have created something extrude kind of thing. Like this also we can create walls if we want, or else mostly we can create something. See, like this we can create something like borders on the floors or a golden strip which will run on the ceiling, or else like this we can create something strip on the walls. Like using these things we can create such thing. Okay, now let's see what circle has. See, creating a circle, going to modify, click on edit spline. Once clicking, I can get this play button. Now click on vertex, and vertex is highlighted. We can adjust it however we want. See, however we want, we can modify it like this. Then segment it won't. Okay, from this vertex to vertex, one segment, and then spline. Once clicking on spline, we can select the whole thing, and again come down. We have this outline. Give an amount like 2 each. Press enter. Once you give an amount and enter, offset thing will happen. And again, go to create, click on the plus, and again go to modify, click here, and or else direct click extrude here. So now we can see an extra thing is happened here. So like this, you can create something in circle. For example, uh, for mirror border, if you see inside we will have a mirror and outer side we will have a something thick thing like this. So if you want to create a mirror, just give a copy. Now I'll show you how to create a mirror. Just create another copy here. Okay, and now just delete this extrude and again delete this spline. So now we have this circle. Now just create extrude. Yes, go to modify and just click on extrude. Now move it this. And reduce the amount. See, can you see? Like this, we can create mirror. The outer, we can see the outer border, and now we can see this, like something like mirror. Select board and just rotate this. See, like this, we can create a mirror or something, whatever that we want related to this thing. We can create using circle. And let's see what other shapes have. Use create ellipse. Go to modify, edit spline, and now we have vertex. Click on vertex. See, like this, we can create something interesting shapes. Like this, we can create a unique shapes. So, uh, with this same, we can create offset in go to spline We can select the whole thing. Now we can do the same thing, like go to outline and give something offset, enter, and again go to create and come to again modify. Just create, make an extrude and give amount. Like this, something we can create. And then next, it's arc. Now see what we can do using arc. Now create an arc. See, we have created one arc. And again, go to modify, click on edit spline, and here we can see the vertex. Now just adjust this. See, like this, we can adjust it. We can adjust this by using these handles as well. Okay. Now leave it like this. Now segment is then go to spline, select the whole thing. Now come here. In the outline, just give an offset like 2 inch, enter. And now go to again create and come to modify and just click on extrude. Like this, we can create something curve walls, parametric kind of walls. If you have a plan with mostly curves, something different kind of curve. So at that time, we can make use of this arc and just adjust the curves using the handles by clicking on vertex. So we can adjust however our plan curves we have. So like that, we can create curvy walls, like these kind of walls. Okay, so rest things won't be that much useful. Only this arc is very important, line, and that's all rectangle to create something kind of borders like that. But mostly you will use this line tool and arc tool. These two are most useful. Others won't be that much useful. So next, see what how to use attach thing. Now let's create something. Wait, I'm creating a line using it. Yes, and now I'm creating a circle. Okay, maybe I'm moving this. Yeah. Okay. Now go to modify. Come to down. Just come down. Here you have something called attach. Just click on this attach, and now just click on the shape which you want to attach. So I want this circle to be attached with this shape. Now just clicking on that circle. So now this became one shape. Okay. See, now this became one entity. So after this, again, I'm going to modify and clicking on extrude. See, like this, we can create something different kind of shapes. Okay, go to create, just create any circle or now create a rectangle or any kind of shape that you want. And now just go to modify, go down, you will have one here. Okay, first give edit spline. We have to give edit spline. For line thing, it is already defaultly edit spline will be applied. But if you are making other shapes like rectangle or circle, you have to give edit spline. And once giving edit spline, Then you move down, you will have thing attach option here. So now click on attach and then click on the object which you want to attach. Just click on this circle. Now this become one entity. This has become one shape. And now in modify, give an extrude. See, like this, we can create something in different shapes. So till here, try guys. Till here, try this all. Just take a few minutes, pause this video and try this. We'll continue the final part in next few minutes. Thank you. Okay guys, now let's continue with the final part of this class. So now I'll delete all this. So now we'll learn one more thing, one more command that is sweep. Like see, in the modify, we learned about edit spline, we learned extrude, and now we will learn another useful command which is called sweep. So as it is useful, just we'll create that sweep button also. Go to configure modifiers. Can click here and now change to 4. And here we'll find sweep. Sweep here. Just click and double click over this. Now we got sweep. Sorry, 1 minute. Click on top. Here we want edit point. So make sure in which button you want which command, just click on that and then after that click double click. Now just give OK. Now if it's these buttons are not showing, just make sure this show button is checked on. So now I have these 4 buttons. Now let's create a line. Okay. See. So what sweep does is, what sweep does is when we create a line, on that line, whatever the default shape that is has, it will be completely followed all over the line. Like if we want to create a cornice inside an interior home, so using sweep we can create cornice. Or in exterior modeling we have we have something channel running like this on exterior. So if you want to create channels like this C channel, we can create like this thing using sweep. Using sweep, we can create like that. So see, I'm going to modify and just clicking on sweep. See, now I can change these shapes. Now it is in angle shape. I want to change it to channel. So now it is inside. I want it, this she shape to come outwards. I want to inverse this thing. So I have to go down and see this sweep parameters. In the sweep parameters, just check mirror x y plane. See, you have to just figure it out. If you want, if already it came like this, then we don't need to change it. But if you want something inverse thing, then you just have to cross check with this. Then you have to give a tick however you want to. I want like this, so I have something like it. Now I want to change the length. See, let's keep it around 9 inches, and with like this 4 inches, and thickness of that, let it be like this. So from here we can change the parameters of this. So when you see this picture, so like this we can create using sweep very easily. Just within a few seconds we can create something like that. So like the same thing we can also create when we import sections from AutoCAD for ceilings. We will have fall ceilings like this. So see, we'll create something using a random. See, this is our fall ceiling is running. Like let's say we have a ceiling here, and then we want to give something co-lighting over here. Okay. See, like this we have a ceiling, and here we want to give lighting, co-light. So for that, now I'm creating another path. Like, okay, let's create a rectangle now. I'm creating a rectangle now. This is my uh, one room, like interior room. So here I want to, in CAD I have a section like this. So I want this to be a false ceiling over in this room. For that, now I have to go to sweep, click on sweep, and then this is the use built-in section. So in this, I can change whatever that I want. See, like angle or bar or the channel, cylinder, pipe, quarter. I mean, like this kind also we can use in uh, fall ceiling in the ceilings. Quarter T, tube. So these are the shapes which is built in already in the 3D ceilings. High type of cut, hit, and ellipse. So these are the things that defaultly it has. But now we want to use our custom made kind of thing over here. So for that, use custom section. Just click on custom section and you have pick option. Just click on pick option and select this. See, it has come. It has came like this thing. So we have to change it. Just rotate it like this. Try and rotate. Okay, guys. Now just have to give it 90 degree if you want. Now I want minus 90 degree. So now I got what I want. This is how I wanted it to be. See, for now, just click on this and I want to rotate in minus 90 degrees or just 90 degrees. This is how I want it to be. So just make sure if the thing what you have drafted, if the thing is coming in different angle, I wanted it to be like this. This is my ceiling. I'm having a C shape like that, and now I'm giving light here. So while seeing my roof, this is how I want it. This is the ceiling, one ceiling fall ceiling, and then inside that, I'm having a light placed over here. Yeah. So this side, lighting will be placed. So this is how I want it. So you have to change this angle however that you want. And also you can just check on this mirror if something you want it in reverse or no. So in this way, you can use this sweep to create exterior channels or interior cornice or false ceilings like that. In detail, we learn this thing further in further classes while we create interior model. So now for basic understanding, you just see how this works and understand that in which way you want so that you can mirror it in that kind of way, and also you can angle it however exact thing that you want it. Once you draw this, you might get it in a reverse order like that. I wanted it to be like this, but I got it like this shape. So we have to change the angle. Once we change the angle, we can get however we want it. So this is sweep guys. This is one important command. And like this similar, we have other commands as well. We might use that commands as well, like bend, tap, those things. So just try this thing, sweep thing. So in this class, we learned about shapes, how to create shapes with rendering. In previous class, we learned about how to convert 2D shapes to 3D by using extrude. In this class, we learned about 2D shapes with rendering option. Just clicking on rendering, we can make it as a 3D object, as a rectangular or radial cube, like that. And then we learned about edit spline, how to edit spline. Just by editing spline, we created things like walls with outline. We just used outline and we offsetted those things. And then we created something like which we can use in floors for borders, floor borders, and then something like strips running over ceiling, that kind of things. And then we learned how to use that arc with edit spline so that we can create curvy walls using arc. And then now we learned about the sweep. So using sweep, we can create something channels for exteriors as well as cornices, false in things uh, for interiors. So we have a built-in option in sweep, something already built-in shapes. These are the built-in shapes. If you want, we can use custom shapes. See, for we'll create a cornice rectangle, and now we'll create uh, cornice. Okay, now we'll select this shape select this rectangle, go to modify, use sweep, and it is already in a built-in shape. So I want, let assume this is the interior room. For the ceiling, I'm using this shape. Once again, click on this. I gave a sweep. So this is very big. And here I want to pick this object. Here. So once I click, I got it something like this. We have to adjust it from this parameter only. Okay, guys. Before just when you are creating something, just we have to make sure we give a perfect correct amount. If you want, if you want a particular amount like 6 inch by 6 inch corners, we have to make sure that give a perfect amount. And then once we click on the object, we'll get an exact thing. So for now, like this, we can work using sweep, using uh, these commands, we can create something for exterior and interior things. So these are the things that we learned in today's class. Just try this everything, right? Um, so it will become easy for you. And I would like to show two more commands. Wait, one thing that is bend, and I will create any geometry. Okay, let's create cylinder. I'm creating a cylinder here. Now the next command that I want to explain to you is bend command. Press B. Okay. Now bend command is applied here. Now just see, give increase an angle. This will be this cylinder will be bending. See, like this, we can use the bend command to bend things. If you want to bend it more like this, you can bend it like this, like this. So if I change the direction, it becomes rotates in any direction that we want. So click on X, it the shape changes. Click on Y, it becomes different shape. Click on Z, it is as how we created already. And upper limit effect, these are things, right? I showed you. When we bend it too much, that time these are the limits. So up to that level, it won't bend. For example, if it is 10 feet, if we give 4 feet, up to 4 feet, it won't bend. Like that, upper limit. For lower limit also, same thing. So using bend command, you can bend things like this. So now we will see what taper is. So again, create same thing like cylinder. And now go to modify and just press T. You have taper. Now you have applied taper. Now just see if increase an amount. See, this is what taper does. Curve. If you want to create something different shape like this, flower vase, and then just click on it. Things completely changes if we change this axis. Like this, we can change using these limit effects. If you switch off this, it won't apply. You switch on it, it will apply. So like this, we can work here. So these are the other two commands. So just till here, try all these things here. So we'll see in the next class. Thank you. Thank you, guys.